And we begin by queering up drag culture. Miami Hyatt Regency settles DeSantis drag ban lawsuit. Florida regulators have reached a settlement with a Miami hotel, ending a legal dispute over a holiday drag show the hotel hosted last year. Earlier this year, the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation sought to revoke the liquor license of Hyatt Regency Miami after the hotel held a Christmas-themed drag show in the presence of minors. The performance, A Drag Queen Christmas, was held in December of last year at a theater on hotel property as part of a wider holiday-themed tour that took place across 36 cities. It featured several stars from the Emmy-winning competition show RuPaul's Drag Race. Minors were allowed in if they were with an adult. As part of the settlement, the Miami hotel will pay $5,000 fine and has agreed not to allow anyone under the age of 18 to attend any performance at the hotel that contains, quote, depicts, or simulates any activities forbidden in Florida statutes on lewdness. The settlement was reached, and a spokesperson for the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation was quick to chime in, saying, quote, under the leadership of Governor DeSantis, when licensees break the law, they are held accountable, end quote. That is a wonderful quote to end this story on, because you know what? You lost. Mm-hmm. You lost. $5,000, drop in the bucket. Last month or in October, Our House, which was under a similar investigation and could lose their liquor license, relatively same result. I think they were a $10,000 fine. But the shows go on, and they will continue to go on. Governor DeSantis lost, and he can read the writing on the wall. He lost Our House. He lost this. His drag ban, which is part of, if I can get back to that, part of the, oh my goodness, the contains, depicts, or simulates activities. The activities in the drag ban are what this is referring to. But it's not going to happen. The Supreme Court is declining to intervene. You lost. And my God, I just can't say that enough. This is probably the most I'll say Ron DeSantis lost until we start primary season.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, is this a reflection of how he's going to do in next year's elections? Because, you know, I was nervous before he really announced that he was going to be a candidate. I was thinking, oh my God, but he's really not doing that well. I know he's second to Trump, but I think he thought he was going to be a lot more, you know.
The second coming of Christ.
Yeah, exactly.
Orange Jesus.
He's losing for another really important reason, is he's telling people like myself who have children what they can do with their children. In this example, I would not be able to bring my son to a Drag Queen Christmas, but I can bring him to any rated R movie I want to bring to, which simulates lewdness and activities that are deemed for people over the age of 18. And I think that DeSantis's platform is starting to ring in the ears of voters and also of parents who, you can veil it as we're protecting children. He's not protecting children. He's creating culture wars to get attention and headlines. And these headlines are great for him because they're making him lose.
Yeah.
And minors need to be protected from Republicans, not drag queens. And is it just me, or does that spokesperson, Melanie F. Griffin, look like she probably heads her local chapter of Moms for Lobotomies? Is it possible that she could be in that group?
Oh my God.
Is she in a throuple?
I love that.
DeSantis is just sitting in the corner with his iPhone recording the whole thing. You know,
Moms for lobotomy. Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Girl, that one tickled you. You're tickled.
That's why
I am. That's a good one. Oh my God.
You know, later you can run it back.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm looking for a pill or something to give you. I'm not sure what I'm. You know, it is fun to sit here and laugh because we do feel sort of a sense of victory.
Yeah,
at
that's
this.
true.
And it's fun for me to get up here and say you lost and you're a loser. And those statements are true, but damage has been done as well. Drag Queen Christmas is not coming back to the Knight Center. There won't be any drag shows, I believe, at Arch Center or Parker or Broward Center up here. And that's That's an impact. That's because of this. It's just not worth them having to fight the state, at least in this particular year. At some point, we're going to get an administration change. At some point, maybe we'll be able to work. Maybe at some point, maybe the Supreme Court will just decline to hear the case, and everything will be open for business like it should be, and they'll feel more comfortable going in. But threatening a restaurant, threatening a venue with their liquor license is death to them. Because even while we're paying $85, $200, $300 for seats at these venues that support the arts, and that's great, liquor and $8 pretzels are the driving revenue at these theaters. So if they lost this would be really hard. So the fact that there are venues that are turning their back on the community, it's sad, it's despicable, it's understandable. And I think that's where we are. Watch this space, because I have a feeling when we do this story next year, it's going to be very different.